All right, godlings. Here's a kind of like two things wrapped up into one, right? Like, okay, so here's a good one. Mind your business. Everybody says, which is a good idea, mind your business. It's like, well, you know what? Okay, so that's a good counsel, except for when, it's funny because like people tell me to mind my own business. Yeah, everybody wants to get into my fucking business and know what my business is and think they got to control my life or tell me what to do. Say, well, wait a second here. Well, that's a narcissistic move right there for one. But, it took me a long time to realize that. But I don't hide nothing. I have nothing to hide, so I don't give two shits. So it's like, but after a while, why is everybody so interested in my shit? It's like, wait, what the fuck? And so let me take you back. Traditionally, I've never made a whole lot of money. It's not been my thing. I just like to have enough of what I need. I'm not greedy. I don't need more of anything. I have just enough of what I need, and I'm frugal. I don't go out and buy a bunch of extra shit that I don't need. I try to get secondhand of everything. Unless there's some things you have to buy, and then there's other things if you just wait around a little bit and you're not too picky, then you can pretty much get all sorts of shit for free and you don't have to spend anything. But anywho, it took me a super long time to realize, because like there was some of these institutions were getting on my case and stuff, and other people, and they're wondering where I get my money from. I'm like, and I'm just confused. I'm like, what do you mean, what money? I'm like, I don't know why they think I get all this money, because I don't, right? Now, I do work. I do work on occasion when I can find work and stuff. I just don't go to a regular brick and mortar building all the time, right? And I don't have a whole lot to maintain. But it took me a long time to realize this. Of where they were coming from in their head, right? And then finally it dawned on me. It was like, duh, I could have had a V8 type of thing, and I realized how egocentric people are, and I kind of forget that, And the one thing is that because other people don't realize how I live, how frugal I am and can be and have been. But anyway, well, they don't realize that, okay, so where do other people spend their money on? Okay, they go on vacations, they have a vehicle, they have a house, they go out and buy shit all the time. I don't do that. I don't have an internet package with a sports package. I don't go to concerts or sports events. I don't do all the things that other people spend all their money on. So they don't understand that. They can't understand that. It's like just not having a vehicle. You know how much money you save not having a vehicle? Just not having a vehicle will save you a ton of money, thousands a year. And so everybody tell me, because, I do have some habits, they're not too expensive. But it's no secret that I like to drink. I drink when I can, and I smoke when I can, but there's a lot of times that if I can't afford it, I just go without now, you know what? And that's fine, but I just go without. But it's funny because people are like, well, if you didn't do that, you could afford a vehicle. I said, no, I've done the math. I don't like people think I'm stupid. It's like, I did the math, okay? And the math says that the vehicle is like 3 to 4 times way more expensive than anything else I spend my money on. I'm just careful about where I put my money, Other people don't. They're just, they go out and get these vehicles and houses and all this shit, and then they got to work harder to maintain it, So, but it took me a long time to realize that. It's like, well, I don't know why they think I have all this freaking money. Well, they're coming at it from their perspective. Like, they think I've got all the things that they do or something, I guess. It's like, no, I never did, never will, don't want it. So that's funny. So it's funny how egocentric people are in this society. But I guess that's kind of the way we're raised, unless you break free from it. But I guess that's what makes me really different than other people, is I can expand my mind and understand things from a wider perspective, And, but anyway, that's all we had.